Cody Scott, today's the day, the best day, the day we finally become husband and wife. We have been patiently waiting for this day for 7.5 years, and it's finally here. I cannot wait to run down the aisle to you. I cannot wait to spend forever with you. You are my person, my best friend, my babe, my rock, and my greatest adventure.
Gretchen, it's here. Wedding day. No more waiting, no more planning, no more picking whose house to hang out at, no more goodbyes. Wow. It seemed like it would never come, but we are finally about to get married. I can't even put into words how happy that makes me. It still doesn't seem real. All we have known for 7.5 years is distance, and now we get to be truly inseparable.
I cannot wait to smile and laugh with you forever. I pray we always keep God at the center of our relationship and continue to form our marriage and future family right around Him and His ways.
Everything is more fun with you. I cannot wait to begin our adventure as a married couple. You complete me, and I will never have to be without you again. I get to come home every day to your uplifting excitement, sweet personality, and contagious laugh. You love me in a way that makes all of my problems disappear. Together, we can do anything. I have prayed my entire life to get to marry the girl of my dreams, and God far surpassed my wildest expectations in bringing me you.
Here's to a night of memories and fun times with all of our people we love, and here's to no more goodbyes.
I have no idea what to expect from your dress, your hair, or the weather, but I do know for a fact that you're going to be the most beautiful bride, and this is going to be the best day ever. I love you. Let's do this. See you soon.
Thank you for being you and for choosing me to marry. I'm the luckiest girl alive. I love you. XOXO, your wife.
Today we gather to celebrate the marriage of Gretchen and Cody. It's a powerful and a symbolic union where two become one. It illustrates the relationship between Christ and His church, and therefore it will not be entered into lightly. Gretchen and Cody, I want to remind you that love is going to be the foundation of your marriage and of your life. This love must be selfless, patient, kind, without jealousy or boastfulness. This love must not be rude or arrogant or irritable or resentful. It will bear all things, it will believe all things, it will hope in all things, and it will endure all things. By chasing after this kind of love, you will fulfill the vows you have made today, and you will establish a home that will endure every challenge that you face. Who gives Gretchen to be married to Cody?
Her mother and I.
Love you guys, yeah? Love you guys. All these people are here because of how you built your life, and they will celebrate you. Be very proud. You guys are awesome.
Cody, will you have Gretchen be your wife? To live together in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love her and comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, making every possible effort to maintain the holy nature of this relationship until you are parted life? Gretchen, will you have Cody be your your husband to live together in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love him and comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, making every possible effort to maintain the holy nature of this relationship until you are parted by death? All right. So there's a popular phrase that's usually applied to sports, but it usually can be applicable to any aspect in life, and it says, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Personally, I think it's completely untrue. The truth is, it's how you start, it's how you finish, it's how you do everything in between. In Galatians 5, the Apostle Paul tells us that suffering produces perseverance, character leads to hope. It doesn't sound like stars are insignificant. Instead, it seems to me that your entire life, and now your entire marriage, is one that will lead to hope if you embrace the struggles in your life. This is officially day one of Mr. and Mrs. Huth. It's an awesome start. While many people here have a day one, no one here has your day one. No one here has your story, and no one here is writing your story. You are the authors of an epic love story, and today, you start writing chapter 1, and no doubt it's going to be an interesting read, full of excitement, romance, and overall joy. We will start strong. The middle, the plot gets a little bit thick, and it's where perhaps sufferings will ultimately lead to hope. You will become experts at writing, the highs, the lows. You will be enticed to erase parts from time to time. The low parts you will be enticed to erase, but don't. Instead, just turn the page and keep on writing your story. You are going to fail afterwards. Perhaps together you will fail. Perhaps individually you are going to fail. And that's cool. That's a part of everybody's story. And that's where your perseverance will come into play. But remember, this is your story. You get to determine the response to your failures. You also get to determine the response to your successes. And those responses will reveal the character that you have. The middle of your story is yours to tell, and it will be unique, and it will be beautiful. The end? We don't need to talk about the end just yet. But when it does come, you're going to be able to look back, and you are going to see the start, and the middle, and the end will live together in a way that is an example to others of what true love looks like. True love that embraces struggles, perseverance, character, and hope. And it will be your story. It will forever be the story of Cody and Gretchen. Here for some box. All right, let's get after it. All right. Cody, repeat after me. I, Cody, take you, Gretchen, to be my wedded wife.
I, Cody, take you, Gretchen, to be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
In plenty and in want.
In plenty and in want.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are parted by death.
Until we are parted by death.
And therefore I pledge you my faith.
And therefore I pledge you my faith.
Gretchen. I, Gretchen, take you, Cody, to be my wedded husband.
I take you, Gretchen. I take you, Cody. Okay, I just wanted to
You're killing it. You're awesome. Here we go. I, Gretchen, take you, Cody, to be my wedded husband.
I, Gretchen, take you, Cody, to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold this day forward.
In plenty and in want.
In plenty and want.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are parted by death.
Until we are parted by death.
And therefore I pledge you my faith.
And therefore I pledge you my faith.
Cody, what token do you offer that you will faithfully fulfill these vows?
This ring.
Gretchen, do you accept this ring as a symbol from Cody that he will keep his covenant and perform these vows?
I will do.
Cody, repeat after me. I give you this ring in token and pledge.
I give you this ring as a token of pledge.
Of the vows we now take.
Of the vows we now take.
And with it I promise.
And with it I promise.
My constant devotion and abiding love.
My constant devotion and abiding love.
Gretchen, what token do you offer that you will faithfully fulfill these vows?
This ring.
Cody, do you accept this ring as a symbol from Gretchen that you will keep this covenant and perform these vows?
I do.
Gretchen, repeat after me. I give you this ring in token and pledge
I give you this ring in token and pledge
of the vows we now take.
of the vows we now take.
And with it, I promise you
And with it I promise you
constant devotion and abiding love.
constant devotion and abiding love.
1 John 3:18 reads, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and with truth. Today, Cody and Gretchen will light this candle in demonstration of their coming together as one.
Lord, thank you for beautiful weather right now. Thank you for our relationship and everything that's led us to this moment. Thank you for everyone here in support of us. Please bless our future together. Help us to be there for each other in the highs and the lows, to build a family. Please watch over us the whole way and to worship you the whole time. Please help us to keep you as a strong point in our relationship, and your word has something to base it off of. Please guide us and help us to be there for each other along the way. Amen.
Dear Lord, we thank you today for the blessings you have given us. We thank you especially today for Gretchen and for Cody. We pray that as they draw near to you, they will draw near to each other. May they fight for one another, and may they never tire of doing right. We do pray peace and love and devotion and faithfulness and perseverance upon their marriage. Thank you for what they mean to all of us. Amen. For as much as Gretchen and Cody have consented together in holy wedlock, we have witnessed their consent before God in His covenant, and have pledged their lives each to the other and declared the same by joining hands in giving and receiving approval. By the authority granted to me, I pronounce that they are now husband and wife. Those who God has joined together are a part of it. Embrace suffering. Embrace perseverance. Build your character. And always remain hopeful. Always. Write your story and then go share it with other people. I am honored to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Cody Huth.
First thing I want to do is welcome Cody to our family, our new son-in-law. The mic got you. I think I just got stuck by my needle. Although it's a little overwhelming giving your daughter away, but it's also satisfying knowing that she's marrying one of the nicest guys that I know. if I had a choice to choose someone, which, you know, us fathers don't really get to choose who our daughters are married, but I wouldn't pick anybody else besides Cody. Good guy. Getting back to this song that we're going to be dancing to, it says, someday some boy's going to come and ask me for his hand, but I won't say yes unless I know, this always chokes me up a little bit, that he's the half that makes her whole. And I think Cody's the half that makes her whole. Quit crying, I won't. And Gretchen's the half that makes Cody whole. I wrote down 4 things here that every daughter needs to hear from her dad. Gosh. The first one is you're beautiful inside and out. Gretchen has a big heart, and she's a beautiful young lady. The second thing is that I love her so much. The thing about Gretchen is, you know, she's better than I am than, you know, saying I love you, because it seems like, you know, if it's the evening before she's going to bed or she's taken off to go out with Cody or somebody, she's always the first one to say, hey, I love you guys. I know before I say it. Sometimes Karen says it before her, but Gretchen's really good at that. The third thing is I really believe in you, Gretch, and support you and Cody both. Because Gretch, whenever she sets her mind to do something, she gets it done. And I'll always be behind you and Cody and cheering you guys on, whatever you need. The fourth thing is I'm the luckiest dad in the world. I'm the luckiest guy in the world because I get the privilege to be called Daddy. And why I put Dad in there to be called Daddy, these 2 girls here, especially Hannah, but I think Leah does it too, they're always teasing Gretchen about, Daddy, can I do this? Or, and you know, they think it's always, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. But I just had to throw that daddy thing in the back there. Okay, with all that said, my hope is for you 2 to open your hearts to each other and put your marriage first and always treat each other with love, compassion, and kindness. So let's please raise our glasses for the first toast for the new bride and groom.
So I guess this is kind of a warning to Cody too, both of these things.
Oh yeah.
Well, not so much anymore. She's gotten a little better. She used to come out of the back room with this like hard hat on, but it wasn't a real hat. It was all hair.
Just solid.
She still puts a lot on, so there might be like a film in your bathroom most of the time.
Yeah, if you're ever wondering why your bathroom's like a little like gritty, like or if you can't breathe, you know, that's why. So
also
along those lines, Gretchen's also a big fan of perfume, which she knew was coming. She wakes up in the morning, puts like half a bottle on, and then she like is about to walk out the door, puts another half a bottle.
Before she goes to bed.
She goes to bed, takes a shower, puts a bottle on, sprays it on the sheets.
Yeah.
Takes it with her. You're in the car, she sprays you. So I'm sure you've learned by now, but you can't be sensitive to any sort of chemicals. You're getting doused. But we do have some nice things to say about Gretchen as well. We do like her too. Gretchen's very good. She likes to help out others. She's always very generous and going out of her way to help other people out and see where she can help fit in a good way. She always loves to be part of a group, and she likes to hang out with whoever, even if she's not part of the group. She'll make herself part of it. She's a little loud, she's a little crazy, which we like. Some teachers might say it's obnoxious, but we say it's pretty fun. And her organization is very good. She's a good leader, and she's good at taking initiative for starting things and getting things done.
So, on to Cody. We're really, really happy to have another brother to balance out all this girl energy. Another redhead to be exact. That's something obviously we all like, even Allison. We've added lots of redheads to this family. But
Yeah, we have a running joke in our family because, Hannah's married to a redhead, Gretchen is now, Allison is. My friends have tried to hook me up with one and I specifically say no. I say it would make my family too happy and I won't.
when he first came around, he was very quiet at first. We probably scared him.
Yeah.
But he's really warmed up and part of the family now. Seems like they've been together forever. Something about Cody, you probably all know in this room if you know him. Two very important things in his life are board games and the rules to those board games. You really have to follow them or you get in trouble.
He really shaped up our household. He got us in control. Gretchen likes to say that Cody and I are a lot alike, and I tried to think of the ways, but I could only think of 2. I know you're supposed to have 3 bullet points, but I couldn't do it. But I do know that Cody and I are both picky eaters, and I'm a little bit better now, and so is he, but we both started out a little rough. And then the other thing Cody and I are a lot alike is we like to stay up late. Gretchen's pretty good at that, but not really. She's known for being a little bit of a crazy sleeper. You can really have some fun with it if you want. She'll talk to you back in her sleep. She'll get up and move around, She doesn't
Take pillows from the couch.
Yeah, she takes pillows from different places to different rooms. She'll lay down on the floor if you tell her that's her bed. So, But Cody and Gretchen, we wish you a very happy marriage.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Yeah, we're very happy to have you part of our family. Happy to have Uncle Cody here. That's what he calls himself now. So yeah, we decided we're willing to share you with her and just wish you a lifetime of happiness together, and we can't wait to see the life you guys build together.
Yep. Cheers to the bride and groom.
I was on Thursday, I went to go get my tux, and the lady said, "You're one of the best men. Are you nervous for your speech?" And I'm like, I got an easy job. I get to talk about how awesome these 2 are, right? So anyway, I met Cody probably right before 8th grade. We were on the same baseball team, and there was this kid who was fast as lightning, super competitive, and I was like, I'm gonna be his friend, So I was like, and if you know Cody, he gives 100%, even in that dancing, which you never know. Cody and I, we know a Sal dance, might break it out a little later, But anyway, so yeah, Cody and I, we don't go back too far, but since about 8th grade. And since then, man, we've played some epic battles of Settlers Catan and just about any board game you can think of. Betrayal at House on the Hill, beautiful. One of my favorite is swimming in the pool. All right, so if you've been to their house, they have a little pool and there's a basketball hoop. And instead of playing horse like normal, Cody and I would play hippopotamus because neither one wanted to get out of the pool. So I would usually lose to hippopotamus, And one of my favorites is we're both fans of Impractical Jokers and Friends. And even though we've probably combined seen the show about 100 times, we can quote it and we'll laugh at any joke they say. And now I'm honored to stand up here and celebrate his wedding to a perfect bride. All right, Gretchen, I've got to know you through church, at school, through Cody, and I've learned that you have many awesome values. I'm just gonna say 3, all right? 1, you are so kind-hearted. You will do anything to help anybody at any time. 2, your optimism is so contagious. It fills a room. Everybody's so happy to be around you. And 3, you got to be extremely patient to put up with this guy's shenanigans. All right. So looking around this room, seeing how full it is, that's a testament to how amazing you 2 are. So if everybody can raise a glass and cheers to the one with the perfect couple.
Cody has many wonderful attributes, actually. He's charming, talented, handsome. Hey, Cody, I can't read your handwriting, man. Nah, seriously though, growing up with Cody, we're pretty much brothers. I think he's 17 days older than I am. Probably the best 17 days he's ever had without my sister. I had only 8 minutes, so sorry, man. Cody's always been a triple threat. He's athletic, he's somewhat smart, and he's very witty with his comebacks. And anything, he'll roast you, just, you know, at any moment. And then you just shut up. You have nothing back. His dad's the same way. That's where he gets it from. I mean, those two together, oh, I can't hold my own. I really can't. Cody, hopefully you don't have to hear this for a long time, but you never know. 3 words: performance enhancing drugs. But that's down the road, so we're good. And then I gotta point out Gretchen, obviously. She's not, this is cliche as it gets, but she is beautiful not only on the outside, but inside. The way she handles like little kids is impeccable. They're both really good at that. Better than I'm an uncle, and he treats my nephews like it's his own. So that if and when they have kids, you're in good hands. I promise you that. The grandparents, when it happens. As I began thinking about this toast, though, only one thing came to mind. If I'm the best man, then why am I sitting here and not there? It just doesn't add up for me. I don't know. I went all week. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't even have a girlfriend, and this is what's happening. But nah, seriously, I appreciate you making me one of your best men. Gosh, I got teary-eyed just seeing you walk down the aisle. God, I don't want to cry. That's stupid. That's cliche. That's all, you know. So, anyways, let's raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Huth.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. You got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two.
soulmate?
It's, well, it's like a best friend, but more. It's the one person in the world who knows you better than anyone else. It's someone who makes you a better person. Actually, they don't make you a better person, you do that yourself. Because they inspire you. A soulmate is someone who you carry with you forever. It's the one person who knew you and accepted you and believed in you before anyone else did, or when no one else would. And no matter what happens, you'll always love them. Nothing can ever change that.